My name is Aaron Cairo. I'm a skateboarder from the San Francisco Bay Area. I've been skateboarding for a very long time, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to do a backside 180. Just like all the other tricks, I want to make sure that you've been riding around your board a lot, you're very comfortable, you've been pushing, turning, you learned your hippie jumps, you learned how to ollie, you learned how to do frontside 180s, and the next trick up is backside 180. So in order to learn this trick, you need to find yourself a good crack, get comfortable on the board, set your feet up like this. Your front foot is in the ollie position, same thing, and your back foot is basically the same as it is for an ollie. Basically all this trick is an ollie, but what you're going to do differently is going to be up in your shoulders and how you turn your body. So I'm going to give you a little preparation for that. So the first thing that I want to go over is what you're going to do with your upper body, because you got your ollies down, so there's no problem with that. So the thing you're going to be paying attention to mostly is your shoulders. So as you bend down, and you do that motion right there. So you're going to bend down, you're going to pop up, slide the foot, and then you're going to turn your shoulders like that. Usually the easiest way to learn this trick is to learn it like an ollie, and as you're already in the air, and your upper half of your body is twisting, and then the lower half, which is your legs, just follow through, and then you can go all the way around and do the 180. So I'm going to show you this one more time just to make it very clear, because this is the most important part about it, is really those upper half of the body, the shoulders. So you got your ollies down, so now you're going to bend with a lot of attention on your shoulders and how you're turning the upper half of your body. So bend down, pop up, and then turn backside, which is towards the toes, just like is shown right there. It's a little bit of a timing thing too, and how I get used to it is I ollie and then I land on the nose and then I turn. So you can see how the upper half of my body turns already, and then I just slide my feet around. This is a good way to practice the trick because you don't have to be able to do the whole thing in the air. Some of you guys might have a little bit of a hard time ollieing and then landing on the front trucks like that, but I think it's a little bit easier to do it and learn it this way. So I wanted to show you this as a little bit of a gradient step to doing the entire backside 180 in the air. Because all it is basically you ollie and then your shoulders are already turned as you're ollieing, and then you can bring your legs around. So once you got that and you feel like you got comfortable with that, then you learn how to do the whole thing in the air. So you're going to pop up, and you see how I'm turning my legs the whole time, but my shoulders turned first, as you notice right there. And then I just bring it around. This is also one of those tricks that you can kind of look and be watching the whole time. It's very easy to see your feet and your legs the way that you're going around. You can see my head right there. But notice how the shoulders are always turned first. That's the most important part. I think if you guys get really down where your shoulders are pointing in terms of how your board is going to work, it's going to help you out a lot. Sometimes I have kids ask me, why is my board turning when I do a kickflip and I want it to just stay straight? And the usual reason for that is because you're turning your shoulders. So make sure you keep your shoulders in line with your board if you're doing just a straight ollie, a straight kickflip. And obviously if you're doing a frontside 180, you want to turn your shoulders frontside with the board. If you're doing a backside 180, you want to turn your shoulders backside. This is something that you're going to just have to practice and get used to, and you'll get it down in no time, don't worry. Now one tip if you're going to learn this over something is really just take it at first like almost like a late backside 180. Ollie up and then turn your shoulders and then turn your legs afterwards. And you can even do how I showed you the first way, where you ollie up, you land on the front truck and you do what's called a pivot, and you just land in the front truck and then slide that back foot around. That'll also help you just learn how to do the whole thing in the air like I said. So practice this one a lot. Do it going fast, slow, just do it all over the place, up curves, down curves, so you get really good at it. Later on when you start learning the flip trick variations, like you learn backside flips or backside hill flips, this is a solid fundamental trick, so you're going to want to learn it well. I want to make sure you guys are practicing a lot. Like one thing is if you can get out every day and do all the tricks that you learned before every time you skate. That's what I did, and it really helped me out a lot. If you guys need help with this or any other trick, upload a video of yourself attempting that trick to YouTube and send me the link. That's always the best way to get help because I can see exactly what you guys are doing, and then I can help you out the best. Please favorite, like, comment, and share all of these videos with all your friends on Facebook and Twitter. I thank all of you guys for your support. You're the best.